Everybody, welcome back. I'm Stretch Professor. Let's go ahead and get back in here.
I'll have this world.
SFO Chaos, as of some of the new updates.
You
So we just got this wizard. I think we just dismiss him. Well... So he does have armor. He can actually fight. So this wizard can actually fight. Okay, so he has these same marks. So he can't do Mark of Corn. Huh. Actually, this is interesting. Okay. So he has a lot of different abilities. Alright, so he's got his standard, you know, this stuff, but then he's got this. 15% cooldown on stuff. Miscast, okay. Own armies in region, plus 6% weapon strength. That's pretty good. Faction wide, okay. He can get on a Manticore, which is pretty good. Touch of the Plague. So he has that. Okay, so we could use him for this pretty early on. Replenishes hit points, gives magic immunity, causes damage and lowers melee defense, and then in the army we would get Winds of Magic. Now those don't count as spells though, those are abilities. Five leadership. He has magical attacks. He gets plus 15 power reserve in exchange for minus 10 charge bonus. A lot of our units don't have very big charge bonus. Like, I mean, what's going to be charging? These guys? But they stay in combat a lot anyways. These guys don't have very big charge bonuses, so... might be okay with that. We're about to get the Nurgle upgrade. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and get him. Does he... Are we still going to get the penalty, though? Yeah. Minus 5% for spellcasters in the army. Upkeep for each spell that we get. I really wish I had a Death Sorcerer, though, instead of Firewind. It'd be a lot better balanced, but... Piercing Bolts is pretty good as well. We have Arcane Conduit. I think just the fact that he can fight in general. He has 42, 47, and 100 armor, 110 armor, which is not bad. And that he could get some of these things like... plus 50 armor piercing damage. Well, he already has quite a bit. Yeah, he's got a bunch of debuffs. I think we'll keep him around. We'll keep him around, then we'll figure out what to do with him.
For chaos.
Okay, we should have more than enough movement.
True chaos awaits. Drain magic.
This dude is kind of expensive, though. He's 450. It does increase, like, Archaon's upkeep as well, but...
This war is calm.
Okay, so I think we just want to go ahead and fight this dude.
Unleash chaos.
Really? It's still gonna make me... This is all he has. He has 7 units. Okay, I guess we're fighting it. For like, how do they possibly think they're gonna win this? I mean, really?
Archaon! Chaos is magic. Chosen! Khorne's bloody glory! Chaos Marauders! Marauder Horseman!
I don't think they're not gonna have anything that's
Come!
on a horse other than the Pistoliers, and that's not gonna get close enough to mess with me anyways.
Chaos Sorcerer! Arcane torment awaits! Dragon Warrior! Chaos Warrior! Charge them! Now! What?
It's a lot of spears. Rotate these guys over here where there's not as many spears.
Ah! Chosen! Seas of blood! Move fast! Burn! For the Chaos Gods! Skulls to the skull throat! Deliver slaughter! Name your demand! Ready! Charge! Ready! Exalted hero! My blade hungers! Quickly! Move fast! Yes! Get them! Chaos Warriors! Move fast! Lead me to waters! Ravage them! Chaos Sorcerer! Move it! Honor the Dark Gods! I don't fail! Die in arcane fire! What? End them! Going! I will rise! Ready! Moving! Ruinous powers rejoice! Marauder Horseman! Exalted hero! Slay every mortal! You think I am not versed in the arcane? Ha!
Yeah, they probably should just run here pretty soon.
Mortal fool! Blood them! Blood! Marauder Horseman! Charge them! All will be hell! Mortal fool! I control Singe's gifts! Archaon! Yes! Kill them! I lust in the dark! Chaos come! Charge! Foster obeys hunger! Seize! Chaos reigns! Ready! Obliterate him! That's the master's speed! Brother horseman! Sword and spell! What? My blade offers!
No, they might run away, so we've got to try to run these guys down. All of them. Pistoliers are going to get away, but...
Yes, Lord! To the side of us!
Alright, that should be good enough. It's basically their skirmishers. Nothing else killed anything. Skirmisher cav are pretty difficult to deal with for Chaos because you don't have any missile infantry. It's like Skirmisher Cav versus Skirmisher Cav. That was one of the really most annoying things back when there was no official Norska, when Norska was just like, you know, up to tier 3 Chaos units. That was basically Norska. They used to just stack like all Marauders. Or like a ton of Marauders, like 10 in an army. And you just had like no answer for that unless you just had more Marauders. You could maybe walk up with Warriors of Chaos with silver shields and just have them like empty their clip on you.
Humans are guides me. Onward to destruction!
I refuse.
No.
I'll ignore that. Absolutely not.
Fool!
Increased by 50. That's a little more tempting. It used to only be by 25, and that skill sucked, but by 50 might be interesting. But nevertheless, I think let's go with this.
No.
Now, I could chase down this guy, but I think I need to kill the people that are trying to
By
recruit.
Sigma, no.
That's what, 5. Like 14 units that they have there.
Unleash chaos!
Really? That dude did half of Archaon's health by himself? How did he kill 122 units? What? How? What? Are they seriously gonna make me freaking fight every single battle? There's no universe where that guy gets 122 kills. He wouldn't even get one kill. I just surround him with Chaos Spawn and my heroes and he's dead. Well, I guess that's what I should have done. I didn't think I was going to get that trolled. I think we just go dominating presence here. And then go for these guys. Okay, requires level 15. Should I just get rid of this guy? I mean, he's a pretty good fighter, but he's so expensive. I kind of don't even want to put magic points into this. I guess I can do double burning head and then just like do it faster. So now they're gonna cost 10% more. I don't think I like that change.
Sigmar forbids this.
There'll be a reckoning.
I will not obey.
I am the chosen of the gods. Ravage them!
I kind of want to kill that clown, but let's just get him out of there. Okay, let's do it.
My master's call. Chaos Sorcerer. What? Chosen. Sinch's many
Nah, I don't think they had any calves, so.
Chosen. Chaos Marauders. Chaos Warriors. Chosen.
There we go. Just spread out these marauders a little bit so we don't have a super weak side.
Horsemen. For the Chaos God. They're spoiling. Charge them.
Actually, we need to make sure we catch our breath before we fully engage here.
Free them all. Fear me, mortals. Archaon. Do not meddle in my destiny! My blade hungers! Tremble! Charge them! My blade hungers. I don't need my sword to strike you down. Charge them.
What? That's not the way I aimed it? What the Are you kidding me?
My blade hungers.
What? I'm gonna have to watch the replay. That's actually a huge deal. Why would it go that way? I aimed it up.
Going. Moving.
Unless my mouse slipped or something.
Abomination awakes.
Oh, those were very lackluster.
Going.
Alright.
Move fast. It is done. Wipe them out. Slay every mortal. They will succumb. Running. Yes. The gods demand it. All will be despoiled. Move fast. All is chaos. Exalted hero. Quickly. Now. They will succumb. Running. We are in Move fast. Archaon. Die in arcane fire! You think I am not versed in the arcane? Ha! Mortal fool! Exalted hero! Chosen! Harvest your soul! Move fast! Very well! On demands! Give us ruin! Running! Marauder horsemen! What? Archaon! Charge them! Quick! Chosen! My blade hungers! Name your demand! Obliterate them! Charge them! Marauder horsemen! Lord of the end times! The weakling nations fall! Move fast! Fight! Do not scatter! Yes. Your will! For the Blood God! Deliver slaughter! Syrian's eye will see! Sword and stone! Archaon! Ravage them!
Charge! Faster! No!
We kill as many as we can here.
Now is our time!
We'll take a bit more casualties on Archaon than I thought we might, but I mean, we probably killed like 100 units or something so far in the campaign. It's like they just always have like 7 more units and 3 more lords, like every time we turn around. Okay, so we have all of these. I'm pretty... Well, we don't have this one yet. Slanesh. I mean, that could be pretty good for leveling up some units. I know this one's going to run out at some point. Extra movement range would be pretty nice, though.
Attack!
We haven't done Kindle Flame yet. I forgot we don't have that. That would actually be pretty nice. Because we do use Burning Head and Cascading Fire Cloaks. That would allow my Chosen to do a lot of extra damage. I mean, that could be pretty dang good too. 60% weapon damage and fire and magical damage added. But I think we'll go with this. Chaos Warriors, Chaos Spawn, and Chosen.
I'll have this world.
So it's like a little bit less damage. Now, that would allow me to get to the back line, though, and tear up some archers. Potentially. With him and, like, some dogs. I mean, we might as well. And then we'll do, blade. Well, I guess getting 15 more armor would be pretty sweet. But I think we'll go with deadly blade.
Are you a god? No.
These guys are not recruiting.
By Sigma,
This dude's probably
no.
gonna go Josh Liek or whatever.
Syrion's eye guides me.
Okay, so we have 4 more turns on that one. I think. Does it say what all our buffs are? Now we have to see these little icons, but there's so many. Guess that's weapon strength, corn, Nurgle, Slanesh, the blue one. Okay, so we're gonna have to redo the Kane one soon.
Dominance. What?
Bring those together to save a little money. Okay, and then we gotta do, this one, I suppose.
A storm of chaos gathers.
My fellow warlords converge. Do the Kurgan and Tong come south?
Chosen. I have friend who wishes to see you. Shall I summon him?
Yeah, I'm fine with leaving him there. He might even let us vassal him later, we'll see.
Affirmation, Jin.
Just want the money off him more than anything else. Yeah, without that casualty replenishment, this would be extremely difficult. It would be nice to go awaken some more tribes, but I really want to get down to Midland to try out that fortress. Oh, there's another lord. What, 220 stacks there? Crocodrock. I just don't know how I'm supposed to be able to afford anything. Like, by comparison, doing Greenskins and Vanilla campaign, my Greenskins campaign right now, we had over 50,000 gold from sacks. Just sacking a couple of small towns around where I live, and Greenskins also can get pretty good money buildings in their towns. And yeah, we had, like, by turn, I don't know, 30 or 40 or something. We had like 100,000 gold in the bank. I mean, I guess we're banking a decent amount now, but I think we'll do just +5 melee attack. 5% income or upkeep reduction would give us, 250 gold a turn. But
your prestige grows, my lord. News of your conquests spreads far and wide. Your developing power is noted by even the most distant of kings and bestial lords.
Absolutely not.
No. Spirit of Morka. It is decreed by
I mean,
me.
we could try to
Sigma
kill this clown,
forbids
but I
this.
think he's gonna run. I don't want to get that close to Crocotrot.
Begone.
34 dwarfs. Cannot handle that yet.
The chosen of the gods. Kill them all. Destroy.
All right. Look, come on, man. I've won this fight like 50 times. I'm gonna win it. I mean, I guess part of it is just like a war of attrition.
Archaon.
My magic is ready.
Exalted hero.
Shoot! All will be despoiled. Marauder horsemen! Shoot! Move fast! Quick!
Charge them! Bow before the three-eyed king.
Slanish's perverse glory. Running!
I'm just gonna wait till everyone's lined up to do the burning heads.
Honor the dark gods!
What's the range on that?
Balefire.
100. Jeez.
They will all be burned.
Now, quickly.
Slay every mortal. By their will. Kill them all.
My blade hungers.
Run it! Kill them all.
Now,
Charge them. Core demands.
quickly.
Very good. A fine order. Moving. Going.
Go in. Now. Not the blood god. Bring their heads. Quickly.
For the chaos goes.
My god's call. Now.
Marauder horsemen. Reap their souls.
I control sensitive gifts.
Faster, a blade's hunger.
Archaon. Die!
Charge! So be it!
Ravage!
Clean magic.
This is foolish. Archaon!
Bring us to carnage! Finch's many glory! Yes! Slaughter! Archaon! Finch's will rid their souls. Very well! The gods demand it! Ready!
I need to get those poison dogs at tier 3. There are some new special poison dogs that give, that have regeneration, poison, and do extra damage against infantry. So they're perfect for us picking off archers. Although I am going to have lethal poison and replenishment here soon anyways.
Move! Yes? My gods call! They will all pay! Chaos Marauders! For the Blood God! Attack the mortals! At your command! This world will die! Yes, kill them! Marauder horsemen!
Yeah, that one flaming head just pretty much broke their whole line. Just crushed them. Like, it's so good against entry level infantry. Can you imagine, like, me trying to win these fights without burning head early on? Like, it's so hard. I mean, maybe with Kolick. I mean, Kolick does a lot of damage. You know, he kills a lot of things, but it's tough out there. We're also getting some extra money because we have Archaon. We're getting 10% more money, so we'd probably be down another, I don't know, 10,000 gold right now. Maybe not quite that much, but quite a lot. I can't believe it's only turned 10. Like, we have so many fights in this campaign. Just like nonstop. Fight, 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 fight. It's like every episode, aside from the first one, is like minimum 3 or 4 fights. Does that just refresh the timer, or do I get extra time add on? Oh, nice. Regiment of Renown, Daemon Maw, Forsaken. Okay. I just now got Confident Attacker. I mean, how many fights do I have to win? I've won like over 10 fights. Okay, so what's up with these Daemon Maw here? So they have Swarm of Flies, which is nice. Strong Vigor. 10 bonus for infantry. It's pretty good to me. I'll probably hire those next turn.
I am the chosen of the gods.
Ooh, what do these mirror guard do? Wow, those are expensive. Okay, so for lords and heroes, you get extra damage. Perfect vigor, okay. Melee attack, defense. Crazy shield. Those are pretty good, but dang, really? 700? I mean, we can't really go that much more in the red, I don't think.
Sirian's eye guides me.
Ooh, what does this thing do? I know it says his special mount. That's a lot of extra health. So he doesn't get like a cool Chaos Dragon or anything, but nice charge bonus. More weapon damage. Heavy leadership and armor. Yeah, it's pretty good. Gotta watch out with those spears though. So whenever you siege, you want to take usually your dude off of the horse. Because there's a lot of spears there, and it's hard to get charges off, and usually you need to be climbing walls and things like that, so.
Fool!
I guess we'll just do Burning Head all the way down. We could do Kindle Flame, but I think we'll just do Burning Head all the way down. So that it saves a little gold on that.
I'll have this one.
Okay, let's see. Okay, yes, it does just add on to what you already had. Nice. Just like every other bonus that you can stack.
The gods agree.
Now, I don't know if... I thought Chaos was supposed to get like extra leadership and replenishment on really chaotic properties, but I'm not entirely sure if that's true. There should be a heck of a lot of chaos here. What do these buildings do? I thought it was supposed to... There's like some kind of chaos building that was there. Or like spread chaos to adjacent provinces. They may have... Did they get rid of that feature? Two from buildings and commandments. Local oh, untainted. Okay, characters are 24, buildings are 15. Okay, so you do get it from buildings.
For chaos.
I know people take attrition when they're in chaotic property, but I wish it would tell me what's the chaos rating here. It doesn't tell me because there is no town. Probably pretty high. Anyways.
Be a reckoning.
Alright, so 4 turns. Ooh, okay. We could go ahead and get some of these techs. I guess we should go ahead and grab this. And start working these things. Oh, whoa, never mind. I forgot, we gotta finish this up. We gotta finish the tech we've been working on first, obviously. Alright. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I lose that casualty replenishment unless we get more. Okay. What does Eringrad look like? Pretty doable. How does Kislev look? About the same. How are they looking? Are they still... Yeah, they still pretty much have nothing. Alright, we'll see how this turn ends, and then we'll probably get it for this episode. And the next episode, we'll try to knock out Erengrad, and then anything else that's in our way along the coast here. And we could also burn Tower of Caracas if we wanted to. We could bring out another lord, but... I mean, when you get a new lord, you get a building that gives like 3,000... or like 1,000 gold. And I think the lord's upkeep is only 300, so maybe it's worth it just to hire a lord just to...
You catch me in a moment of less rage, creature. I may spare your soul.
Defensive alliance. You want to pay me for that? Maybe they will want to vassalize. Military alliance. Sure. They really like that we are massacring everybody, Kislev. That's actually kind of handy, because if they start taking over some of these properties that I have burned, it is good to have friends, because then I would get additional replenishment by sitting in their territory. Is he actually hunting me down right now? Like they just took over Prague down there? They actually kind of like some corrupted territories too. I feel like I just saw what's his name over there. Boris. He's seriously running past everybody to come hunt me down? Huh. I don't know if we can beat a 20 stack of Empire right now. Depending on what they have, we maybe if we hire that Regiment of Renown, like we're getting pretty close to stabilizing. It might be a good idea to hire another lord just to like start raiding random places. I could maybe put like a couple units with him. Let me see. So we're gonna get, does this give extra lord rank? It does give lord rank, okay. So we might need to wait like 4 turns. And then we can buy that, get lord rank, and I think we can get some cheap buildings. Like this is 1,000 upkeep. See, that gives 50. Gives up to 300. These don't give any money. Although I could get the Shrine of the Blood God, and eventually that would allow me to get Khorne's Berserkers. Now we can get stuff for Khorne even though we're going to pledge ourselves to Nurgle. So just imagine this. Like, we're going to lose a little bit of melee attack, but in addition to everything else this dude has, these Khorne guys have, they're going to have regeneration and poison. So it's going to slow people down, do damage, and lower their melee attack, or lower their weapon damage. And I'm going to have regeneration on this dude, in addition to him having massive offense. We could, of course, double down on this guy, but we don't really need the regeneration on this guy because every single unit in our army is going to have this. So you're actually kind of encouraged to mix and match, I think, your shrine with who you pledge yourself towards. Like, this guy would be pretty solid, too. I mean, he's got 126 weapon damage. So we're going to lose some melee attack, but he would also have regeneration. I think Khorne is the best combo. Because he has so much excess melee attack. And he injures himself as part of his specialty thing here. So the fact that you could regenerate through some of that would be great. And it gives your whole army weapon strength and melee attack to make up for the melee attack that you're going to lose. So I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, we could upgrade this. We're getting pretty close to being able to get to Warband of Chaos, but that's going to be expensive. We'll mess with it next turn, though. So our rat friends here are actually taking over a lot of our property, which is handy. Because then if we can vassalize them eventually, they might pay us some money.
Join with us. We are strong, loyal, dependable.
Growing up with the
Tribal
rats.
fury.
I mean, these guys are at war with me, but they really like what we're doing to Kislev over here.
My fellow warlords converge. Do the Kurgan and Tong come south?
Scaling does not like us at all.
Your
Varg
will?
does. Varg's pretty strong. Gramdi tribe.
Speak. Straight to business. Where shall we raid next? The longships are ready.
So we could try to befriend Varg. I mean, we could burn down their stuff over here, too. I don't know. We'll figure it out next time. I think I saw Boris over here. So we need to keep an eye on that. I'd love to kill Erengrad here, but let's just scout out with... Well, we'll do it next time. So, anyways, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks to Hudson for sponsoring this campaign. If you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, you can email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Happy to help you out with that. If you'd like a guide of some sort, like a guide for Steel Faith Chaos or a guide for any other faction, I can also do that for $30. I'll put about 2 hours of work into it, about an hour's worth of research, and the guide itself will probably be like 45 minutes to an hour long. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer on the research, but I can do a detailed guide for you as well, or any other aspect of Total War. I do have a complete beginner's guide that you can check out if you're interested, and I have a 2-part combat guide. One is about stats, and then one is about sort of faction qualities and battlefield management. But anyways, that's going to be it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.